I would like to address all of you, ladies and gentlemen. It has been a great honor and a privilege for me to be present this evening on this very exciting occasion of the launch of the English language textbooks of class 9, 10, 11 and 12, published by Blackburn. I have stepped down from office only a year ago. I spent 22 years in the council, starting from Calcutta, because we have a regional office there. And from the regional office, I moved on to the head office in Delhi. And in Delhi, I was there for 18 years. Headed the organization, and you have already heard from the MC and the visuals that you have seen. It was hard work it was to get the organization to the height it is today. With the introduction of the new Education Policy 2020, I always told principals at all the conferences, whether regional or national, don't get afraid of this Education Policy 2020. It's not something new. This particular policy, this new education policy, has taken all the best practices right across the world, brought it together and formed the policy. And I am happy to say that CISC has already done many such reforms before the policy could be introduced in the country. One simple example, choice of subjects, that has been there in the CISC for decades. But today it has been introduced in CBSE and in the state boards. We didn't have any streams, no science stream, no commerce stream, no humanities stream. Child is free to choose any subject he wishes. And with that, our children were able to move abroad. After passing class 12 examination, they were able to crack the examinations of international boards and universities. So with this new education policy, it has envisaged a significant transformation in the entire education system. A paradigm shift in the teaching, learning process is the change, and it is very necessary. A concerted effort is being made to move away from rote learning or the rigidly structured system to a more flexible way of learning. And especially the Council for the Indian School Examination, they have introduced the assessment pattern. There is a change in the assessment pattern. Earlier it was more rote learning, but now we are trying to do away with rote learning, not completely, but minimizing rote learning and moving on to application-based questions. So the CISC, the Council, in conformity with the NEP 2020, has brought about a major shift as far as I just mentioned assessment is concerned. the changes in the question paper pattern at the board examination. When I began it in 2022, when we introduced the NEP in 2022, because in the year 2020 and 2021, if you remember, 20 we had half the examination, 21 no board examination. In 22, we introduced multiple questions, MCQs. And then we had the normal examination paper. But in 23, we had introduced 10% of competency-based questions, which included what? Critical thinking, application-based questions, problem solving, high order thinking. And with this, we had mentioned to the schools that from 10%, it will gradually increase year after year. And in 2025, the board examination that is ahead of us, you will have about 25% of competency-based questions. So, Pearls of English Language, a complete textbook for ICSC and ISC English language, is fully in tune with the changes in the examinations required by the Council for the Indian School Certificate Examination. It provides both the students and teachers with a wide variety of suitable material for language and grammar. You heard our teacher speak on grammar and the language. It gives me great satisfaction and pleasure to recommend to all of you Pearls of English Language, a complete textbook for ICSC and ISC as a valuable resource which empowers students to explore new horizons and to communicate effectively. I would like to thank each one of you present this evening for being here to celebrate the launch of these books from classes 9 to 12 with all of us, and we look forward to seeing the positive impact that these books will have in the classrooms and beyond. Thank you very much for coming this evening. God bless you all.